Hello, welcome to 5x5. I'm really quite exhausted today. I've got an awful lot of things to do because the baby is now like 7 weeks away, and I'm trying on the Nights Arcade channel to catch up with a lot of the stuff that I kind of, not just things that I got behind with when I was away during the move. I was away for a long time, so I don't know. I'm sure I'd mentioned this. Sometimes, particularly if I'm tired, my brain's not really working properly. I lose track of the things that I've done things about. So during the move, I was away from YouTube for a month, and YouTube, it hits you pretty hard if you take time off and you don't watch what you're doing. So yeah, I've been away for a month during the move, and when I got back, I tried basically to get back as early as I could to a regular schedule. So what that ultimately meant was I got back to a regular schedule before I was actually ready to get back to a regular schedule. And that's not a problem. I continued it, and I am continuing to do that. But what that meant was that I was doing regular videos at the same time as doing all these other jobs that I'd originally was going to get finished before I started doing regular videos. So things like setting up the audio out here, which still isn't quite, everything's set up now, but I still haven't calibrated the 286S, the preprocessor, properly yet, and with the mic. So simply because I just haven't had the time. I spend 5 minutes doing this. I answer comments on YouTube. I think last week I was talking about how I was going to use the webcam to send some video to Mike Bronner, who would very kindly offer to help me out, and to my other buddy who'd offered to sort of help me out with the webcam issues. And it's just one of those things, I've got to set the webcam up because it's not plugged in. It's in a box in there because I don't use it at the moment till this is sorted out. And it's just one of those many things that, I haven't gotten round to doing, because 5 minutes, though it might be, just as this takes 5 minutes, or more like, I guess, 20 minutes to half an hour by the time I've just put it in and edited it and then shared it on social media. Little things that take minutes, sign out of this social media, sign into the other one, because I'm doing it on the desktop. That's not such a problem if you're sharing on the phone. But anyway, all sorts of things that I'm sort of working on, and because of that, I've only been able to put out simple, straightforward Let's Play videos. And sometimes, I have the time to think about what I'm doing, but because none of the video games that I'm doing at the moment are new, they're all, 6 months old. I guess Crackdown 3 is only like 4 months old now, 3 months old maybe. I've got a stuffy nose again for some reason, because I do most of the time, I guess. And I'm just slowly catching up. I'm getting there, but there are all sorts of things. And a friend of mine on Twitter, who's a fellow YouTuber, who's about at sort of my level subscriber-wise. She has a lot more views than I do, but on each video. But we've been doing it about the same amount of time, and she's, in the past I've talked about how I've got to get a more definite, sort of straightforward thumbnail that's a lot simpler, and that is the same style of thumbnail for all my videos. And it's one of those things I never got round to. Then I got in touch with Janet Figueroa, the artist in LA. And in California, I don't know whether or not she's in LA. And I thought, well, eventually I'll get her to do like a proper sort of comic book version of me, so I can put those on the thumbnails. And it never happened. And then this friend of mine started redoing her thumbnails recently, and it just got me thinking about it again. So I've added that in, and I've got Sidekicks videos to do, because I've been promising those for a while, and I've got a backlog of videos we recorded for Sidekicks which aren't yet done, and I've got to spend the time to go through those. But making one of those takes me at least a week. Then I've got reviews, which I said I was going to get more of done, and I'm working on one now, which is about halfway through done. That'll be up in the next week or two, and I want to do some more. But I've got to do all these things, the major things, before the baby comes in 7 weeks, because then, of course, my import is going to get sporadic again, to say the least. So, that's where we are. It's extremely busy. I'm extremely tired. There's the buzzer. Bye.